Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing good and well as usual. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a continuation of my late summer manis, including my early fall manis. So this has been covering the months of July, August, and September. Now the reason why I didn't include this in my late spring manis, or what I called it my late spring summer manis, is because I couldn't remember what order I wore polishes, and I like to show you guys what order I wear them in. Exactly, because I like to be precise like that. So I finally figured it out with pictures and, memory. So let's just get into these manis I wore over the summer and into September. So the first I'm going to show you, I actually did wear at the end of June, but I did forget to mention it in my previous manicure video. So here it is. This is MJ Lacquers Friday. This is a beautiful jelly red with gorgeous, gorgeous iridescent flakies and some black flakies in there as well. This was so fun. This kind of reminded me of Mardi Gras a little bit. I believe in my swatch picture, I do have 3 coats because it was a bit sheer on the second one, and I did want a full coverage on my nail line this time. Sometimes I don't mind the look, sometimes I do. Depends if the polish, depends on what's going on with the polish. But this one, I did prefer it to be opaque, but it is super fun. It's so gorgeous to wear. I think it's kind of a nice send-off at the end of June into July, because I do live in Canada and we did celebrate Canada Day on the 1st. So yeah, thought this was a good one to, say goodbye to June and welcome to July. So that was MJ Lacquers Friday. Going into July, the first polish I wore is from Maiden, and this is called Poppy. Now, what's interesting about this one is that it actually does glow under black light. And unfortunately, I do not have a picture because when I was under black light, I didn't have my phone, ironically. But this one is so cool. I did not expect it to glow under black light. And what I loved about this one is that pink shimmer in there, really prominent on the nails, but there's also a bit of this yellow green shimmer that doesn't come out on the nails, unfortunately, but it is really pretty. But I wasn't disappointed because I really like when orange and pink are in a polish together. Really nice combination for the summertime. And Maiden is one of those brands that I am definitely keeping my eye out for because I've gotten a few of their PPUs and I have not been disappointed yet. And I was looking on their site and they have a lot of gorgeous stuff. So I'm thinking when Black Friday comes around, when I basically plan to buy nail polish next, in case anything speaks to my mind this month in October, I think I'll be purchasing from them. So that was Maiden's Poppy. Second manicure I wore in July is a mermaid polish, in my opinion. This is all Jesk and No Gregor by Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one has this gorgeous blue shimmer in there that just pops in the sun. Really gorgeous, but it also has this purple flip in there that is not too prominent on the nails. So I'm thinking next time I wear this, I'm going to top it with a topper that I have from China Glaze called Let Your Twilight Sparkle. And it has a bit of purple and blue in it, actually a lot of purple. So I think that will kind of complement this polish a lot. But with or without that topper, this polish is gorgeous. And I just wish the purple flip came out a bit more. But either way, I really like it for my mermaid pick for, who am I kidding? I had so many mermaid picks this year, but this one was on my official summer rack. So that was all Jesk and No Gregor by Bee's Knees Lacquer. Next, I went for a neon. This is Cadillacquers Brighten Up Your Day, which was also on my summertime rack. This one. Okay, so if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I've commented on neons before where I don't like to wear a lot of them because I just feel like they kind of are too loud for me. But the flakies in here really took away the brightness of the neon in here, which kind of made it a perfect fit for me. I love those flakes in there. They kind of range, they're metallic, and they range from like this purple color, and there's even a bit of like orange and gold in here. This was really interesting. Next time I wear this, I am going to wear it matte because I do want to see how those flakies look with a matte top coat on it. But Cadillacquers polishes have great longevity on me. This is one of my favorite indie brands for their unique combinations and also how quality they are on your nails. For me anyway, they work for my body chemistry. So that was Cadillacquers Brighten Up Your Day. Next one we're going to talk about is by Vanessa Molina, and I did get this in polish pickup in May of this year. This is called Glorious Skye. This one did not disappoint with those flakies. This is so interesting, in my very first polish from Vanessa Molina, and I enjoyed it. I just wish the milliliters were a bit larger because it's only 11, and I did enjoy this polish, so I do want more of it, obviously. But this one is really nice. The flakies in there did come out pretty well on my nails. Did come out a little bit better on my swatch stick, but I did enjoy this. I kept it on for a while because I really enjoyed it in the summertime. It looked really, really nice in the sun. And this is definitely a brand that I do want to get more of. Well, that I bought one more of in August PPU, which I will show you guys in my upcoming haul. And I'm happy that I have it in my collection. Can't wait to wear it again. I think this even might make a really pretty winter polish as well. So that was Vanessa Molina's Glorious Skye. Last polish I wore in July is by MJ Lacquer, and this is called Where Did Our Love Go? This was from HHC in August, and I did do a PR video for this. This is so pretty. I've been talking about how I want to get more polishes with blue metallic flakies in it. What is really interesting about these flakies is that there's a flip in them, kind of ranging from green to purple to blue, and I love it when the green comes out. It kind of reminds me of scales. So it kind of fell into the realm of a mermaid polish for me with the blue flakies, but not quite, because it's not, the base in there is pretty orange and it's not very mermaid-esque, but the flakies definitely are. I did enjoy this one and I wore it pretty well into August. So that was MJ Lacquer's Where Did Our Love Go? Next up, we're going to be moving into August, and this is a polish that I did get in this year's Rewind in July for polish pickup. This is by MV Lacquer. This is called Grandpa's Garden. I did not only love the sentimental aspect of this polish, I also love that it's a green, because I don't have a lot of specialty greens in my collection, and no reflective, since reflective glitter is like a new trend that just came out this year. I think late last year, early this year, and they have just been everywhere. And I'm thinking I kind of want to get one in every color of the rainbow, just so I have one to cover all bases. And this is my green. It is very pretty, and swatch pictures do not do it justice. Surprisingly, this was super easy to remove, because I thought it was going to be really, really gritty because it is glitter. But for me, it was very, very easy to remove, which made me kind of want to get more reflective polishes. But I really doubt they're all that simple to remove. But I was surprised by this one. Let me know if you guys got this and had difficulties removing it, because I didn't. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. What I really liked is those magenta flakies in there with those brown orangey flakies. Really, really different, and just such a unique polish. I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. So that was Grandpa's Garden by MB Lacquer. Next up, I wore Fair Maiden's Mindfreak. Yep, I wore it in August because it did come in the mail and I couldn't wait to get it. The whole reason I didn't get Polish for Days Jack-o'-lantern that came out, I think, last year, is because I've always wanted Fair Maiden's Mindfreak. But so when I've seen the original version when this first came out, and the original version did have more black flakes in there. I didn't find this one did, but that's fine. I have a black flaky topper, so I could just add that on top if I really want more of the black flakies to come out. But this one is really outstanding. I was going to save it for my Halloween rack, but since I've already worn it, I was like, I'm going to save it for my monthly manis. So I really enjoyed this one, and I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection. I think when my nails grow out a bit longer, I will wear it again, because the effect of this is just not as good on short nails, in my opinion. But I really love this one. So that was Fair Maiden's Mindfreak. Next, I wore another MJ Lacquer that I did get in PR. This is The Birds, and this did come out for Scary Vibes in September. Now, I will say this again. MJ Lacquer makes phenomenal crellies. I have to say it because it's true. And this one is an off-white grayish crelly with an abundant amount of flakies in it. Definitely a kitchen sink polish. Very cute. This is based off of Alfred Hitchcock movie The Birds. Yes, and very gorgeous. I think the inspiration fit the poster for it so well, and I definitely want to wear this again. I would put this on my winter rack, because it kind of looks like, you know how snow looks when there's a whole bunch of gravel in it and it looks kind of like dirty and messy. That this is obviously not dirty and messy, but it kind of reminds me of what that kind of looks like. So it's very wintry to me. So that was MJ Lacquer's The Birds. Next one up. Oh, this is definitely going into one of my favorite polishes of the year. This is Femme Fatale's Everybody Knows. I'm going to put the full name of this polish in the description box below. But this one, it did come back for Rewind this year, and I really wish I got a backup bottle of it, because it is beautiful. It's like 10 different colors in one polish. But the shift on here does not lie. It shifts like crazy, and that's what attracted me to it so much. Definitely a keeper in my collection. And dang, that's the second time it came back for Rewind, and I missed out on it twice. So, well, I didn't really miss out on it. I have it in my collection, but I missed out on a backup. But, you know, I just love it. I thought it was so unique. And every time Femme Fetale comes out with their polish pickup offerings, they're always so beautiful and they're so hard to resist. I managed to always resist them because I have made it one of my goals this year to buy less polish, but yeah, that might change next year, who knows. But that was Everybody Knows by Femme Fatale. Next one I wore is another MJ lacquer. This is probably going to be one of my favorite pinks in my collection ever. This is called Waymaker. What is special about this one is, of course, those black shards in there. This is just so gorgeous. It's so candy-like, and I just love everything that's going on in this polish. Another kitchen sink polish, and it's acrylic and bright pink. I don't have any pinks like this in my collection. Super unique. I would like to see this kind of finish in like in an orange or even a red or a blue. A white would look really funky with these glitters in it. But this is gorgeous, and I definitely wore this for a while in August. Didn't want to take it off. So that was MJ Lacquers Waymaker. The second last manicure I wore in August is from Graceful Nail Polish. This is called Beauty of Nature, and one of my lemmings I did pick up again in Rewind for July. That's definitely one of my favorite times to shop, Rewind and the October month, or for Halloween. But this one is so pretty. I know it's a bit darker for the summer, but I went to the lake at the end of August, and this in the sun and on the beach just looked like jewels. Gorgeous jewels that you just found on the beach and you put on your nails. Like, it was just so pretty. It was really vibrant for being so dark, and I didn't get a chance to try this matte because I just loved how glossy it looked. Like, this was just outstanding. Another mermaid polish to add to my collection. This is my first Graceful nail polish, and I was very impressed. The color did last a while on my nails, and it looked gorgeous. Really enjoyed this one. So that was Beauty of Nature by Graceful Nail Polish. So moving right along into September, finally, I did wear a transition shade. This is Sassy Sauce's Zion Sunset. Another pink and orange polish put into one. That pink shimmer in there is just so prominent against that orange base. This is a perfect transitional shade in my opinion. It was beautiful. Longevity was great. I wore this for about a week. I think I wore this on the first day of September and took it off on the 8th. So yeah, that's about a week. And yeah, I really liked it. I knew if I passed this one up, I was going to regret it because it was such a good seller and I was going to see swatches of people and just have instant regret. And I couldn't have that happen again because I missed out on the mermaid polish because of that. Can't have that happen again. So this was really enjoyable, and I definitely want to get and nail my nails again. I think it's a perfect transitional shade and even just a summer shade in general too. So that was Sassy Sauce's Zion Sunset. Next one I wore is from Wildflower Lacquer. This is called You Had Me at Hi-Drangea. Another transitional shade that did not disappoint. This is definitely one of my favorite picks for this year. It's gorgeous. I loved how this looked on my nails. Very pretty. I wasn't expecting to love it so much, to be honest, but this against my skin tone, it kind of reignited my love for shimmers, you know? Because shimmers are one of those finishes that does make my nail beds look kind of bigger because of how, like, the shimmer like shifts and things like that. But this one just did my nail beds justice. They're quite small and I like it when they look enlarged. I know that's weird, but I do like it when they look kind of bigger. So this one is definitely wasn't a disappointment. Love it, and I'm glad it's in my collection now. So that was Wildflower Lacquers You Had Me at Hi-Drangea. After that, I had another rewear for one of my summer polishes. This is KB Shimmer's The Girl is Tiki. Okay, so I really want to enjoy this one again because I loved it in June when I wore it on the first day of summer, and I just love this because the holographic pigment is prominent not in direct sunlight and indirect sunlight. This was just so pretty. If you guys are looking for like a dark rosé pink holographic, this one is my pick for you. It's so pretty, and I had to wear it twice because it was still hot out at the beginning of September, and yeah, the sun was still shining, so I wanted that holographic effect once again. So that was KB Shimmer's The Girl is Tiki. Next, I did wear a combination of a polish and a topper. So this is China Glaze's Mustard the Courage, which is a polish I love to wear every fall. It's kind of like a staple mustard polish for me. And I did put on top Krisable Designs Rorschach topper. I am never going to be able to say that word for some reason, but it is so pretty. This created like a abstract look on my nails. really enjoyed this one and got a ton of compliments too. It looked very, very fall, and I just love the different shapes of glitter in this topper. It just creates this really, really cool effect on your nails. Like, it really does look like ink blots, like the name is. So really enjoyed this mani, and it may be one that I wear every fall, accompanied with Mustard the Courage. Next up, this is my second of combos that I did. So this is China Glaze's Purpletonium, which did come out in their Halloween collection last year. This is a beautiful jewel toned matte purple. I think this looks good glossy or matte, and I did pair it with a topper that I did get in Polish Pickup. This is How Many Dice Do You Need by Starlight Polish. So this, I believe, is a dupe for Everything Taco by Hollow Taco, but I don't have that topper, and I saw this one on Polish Pickup and I was like, I'm gonna get it. I love this manicure because it was very pre-Halloween-esque. These two look so good together. I wouldn't say this is a Halloween topper, but it definitely is kind of like a festive vibe for this year, and it can be paired with so many things. So I'm really excited to experiment with this topper, but that's another combo that I really enjoyed this month. Next up, I wore Lacquers Carols in Every Ocean. So this one I wanted to love so much, but I didn't love it as much in my nails as I saw in the swatch pictures of it when this was promoting for August's PPU. I love the color contrast in here. Those red glitters with that teal bluish ocean base. Oh my gosh, so pretty. But I think I wanted the flakies to be a bit more pronounced on my nails, and they looked kind of small and not microscopic, but just not as prominent as I wanted them to look. As pronounced, I should say. So I think I'll wear this as an accent with like red nail polish, something like that. And I just really like it. I'm probably going to keep it in my collection. It's hard for me to part with polishes sometimes, but you know, and if I can't make this one work, I probably will sell it or just destash it or whatever. But yeah, I didn't enjoy this one as much as I thought it was, but it is a super beautiful color combination. So that was Lacquers Carols in Every Ocean. Next is my third polished topper combination and my first magnetic that I ever tried. This is KB Shimmer's Solar Flare. Whoo! Okay, so this one, the magnetic stripe in there, it looks pink to me in some pictures, but it's mostly orange. I'm really hoping I'm not colorblind, but it looks kind of pink to me sometimes. But I think you kind of see it's like a pink or an orange, because pink and orange are pretty close to each other. So yeah, that's just the initial thought I had with this one, but it is really pretty. Looked really night sky on my nails, and I kind of wanted a more of a galaxy look. So I did add Moonshine Mani's topper, I've Made a Promise, which a friend gifted to me. Oh, so pretty. This definitely did give it the galaxy vibe that I was looking for. I just love toppers because it's like nail art without any effort. I used to just be so into nail art, but now I just feel like I just don't have the time. So yeah, I really like sprucing up manicures with toppers. So this was a favorite combo of mine that I did wear. I wore this for a straight week, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. So that was KB Shimmer's Solar Flare topped with Moonshine Mani's I've Made a Promise topper. Next one I wore is a cream from Zoya, and I did put this on last year's fall rack. This is called Vesper, and it is a beautiful dusty gray toned purple. Ooh, this one looked fabulous on my nails. Super vampy, super sophisticated. I think this is just a nice neutral even for the office. I know because it's such a bold color, but it's very appropriate to and mature. So I did really like this one. It's a perfect dusty purple for the fall, and just I cannot believe I waited so long to get it on my nails. It is definitely gonna go back on my nails probably sometime in November when Halloween is over. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So that was Zoya's Vesper. And the last polish I did wear in September is OPI's It's a Piazza Cake. Man, this took me a while. When everybody's talking about a polish, sometimes I just kind of stay away from it because I was like, I'm not falling for the hype. But you know, it's a burnt orange, and I love burnt oranges, so I went into the hype for this one, and I really like it. It's just so pretty. Like I love how much brown is in this. Like this just was a real standout on my nails, and I did put it on my fall rack. If you guys haven't seen my recent fall video, I'll link it up in the cards. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and as much as I don't buy too many OPIs, Right now, they really do fall staple colors so well, notoriously well. So that was OPI's It's a Piazza Cake. All right, guys, that was it for this monthly Vanny video, including the months of July, August, and September. Now I'm all cut up, so October will probably be just a month to itself because I do plan on wearing a lot of manicures for Halloween and like spooky season, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what manicure was your favorite, of course, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.